Habitat for Humanity Evansville presents a fun evening for a very good cause. Hard hats and high heels. Holly Edmond is the development director for Habitat. She's here with her high heels on. You're ready to go?
I'm ready to go.
Ready to potty.
Yes, ma'am.
So when's the fun start?
November 4th, next Thursday. It's creeping up on us fast.
Pretty fast.
Yeah.
It's rushing on you pretty fast.
Yes.
Can we still get a seat, a table?
Absolutely. Yes, they are available on our website, evansvillehabitat.org, and you go to the event, and then you can buy tickets online.
And are you encouraging tables, like corporate tables, etc.?
Right, we are. It would be great if they could come and fill a table, you know, hopefully with people that have never heard of Habitat before. That way they can learn all about it.
And what will they, I mean, I've been there many times. It's a wonderful event. So what is the experience like for folks maybe who haven't come before? What are they going to hear and what are they going to do?
So we do a different theme every year, and this year's theme happens to be game shows. We kind of thought maybe because everybody was home over the last year watching game shows, it would be a neat theme to have.
Yes.
So we're doing game shows. Ron Rhodes and Gretchen Ross are emceeing.
Really? Well,
yes.
Then they'll keep the party rolling for sure.
That's right, that's right. But what you'll see is a lot of different things. We'll have a live auction and a silent auction, right. But most importantly, we're going to have a conversation with one of our homeowners and just really see what their experience was like. But then also we'll have an advocate that was actually her advocate for the program there as well, talking about how that experience was. But interestingly enough, that advocate was a previous homeowner as well. So it's really kind of full circle.
It is full circle. And I mean, the first year that I came, of course I'm up there, hosting and whatever, but I wasn't prepared, I guess, mentally and emotionally to hear those stories, because now suddenly, this is somebody that's in our community. This is not somebody in a big city somewhere. This is a family in our community who telling the story about how their lives changed.
Yes. That's right.
The stability that it brought, the happiness, how the kids flourished.
Right. Our kids' graduation rates are better. They have a more stable place to go and study.
Right.
They're not switching schools every other year, so they can build a friend network, which increases their stability. It's just really excellent program that we have.
Yeah, that's one of the great reasons to show up and enjoy that evening is to hear those stories, Holly.
Yes, yes.
For people who would like to help build, how do they do that?
Call the office. Our volunteer coordinator, Meredith Dixon, is always happy to talk with people that want to volunteer, and we need them so desperately. We opened up for volunteers back in June after COVID had kind of, run its course a little bit. We're open up for community volunteers again, and it's just a cool experience, and we have something for everybody. You can hammer if that's not your jam. We've got office stuff that you can do. We've got advocates. You can be an advocate. You could be a budget partner. There's all sorts of opportunities that we have for people that want to volunteer with us.
It's so personally rewarding, and you don't have to bring a hammer or anything.
That's right. We provide all the tools.
Just bring yourself and be a part of that story, and you really are. When you work on that house, you're a part of the history of that house and that family.
That's exactly right. That's exactly right. And if you come more than once, on that same house, it's like you helped build that house for that family.
Yeah, absolutely. You can drive by and go, I worked on that one. And one of the things that I like to share here when you're here, Holly, is people often think, misguided thinking, that the house is just given to the family.
That is one of the biggest myths of Habitat. When in reality, those people work much more harder than we do as homeowners. They have to go through 300 hours of sweat equity. They have to help on their own home, on others' homes, but then at the end, they purchase that home with a mortgage like the rest of us do.
Right.
And so they pay that home off just like we do.
Yeah, and I think it's so important to keep telling that story. Not that it would be a bad thing to give, but it's been such a rewarding thing to see these people all involved in their homes.
We say that we're a hand up, not a handout.
I like that. Get your tickets and watch Ron Rhodes and Gretchen just go crazy that night. Thanks, Holly.